Hey you guys, welcome to my reading. I'm just staging the energy a little. Nowadays, I feel like, I don't know, I feel very guided to sage. Well, I did yesterday, today, so. Let's hold on a second. There we go. Alrighty. So I have some messages for you guys. I'm gonna start out with channeled messages, and after that, I will get into the reading. Okay. So this one message that kept on coming through was about forcing. So when you think of forcing, what do you think of? You think of pushing for things, control, right? Control, forcing. I think of looking outside. What else? Well, in the context this was all coming in for twin flames was that the more you force, the more you deny messages, your intuition about your job, your connection, money, family, and the more you're resisting. So forcing can happen in different ways when it comes to your twin flame relationship, for example. Okay, you could be trying to put force onto a situation or a relationship if you look outside of it energetically, since you are twin flames, or if when you're talking to each other, you're worried about their thoughts or their next move, or even when you're not with each other, there's a sense of control you're looking for. You're looking outside of yourself. You're pushing to make things happen. You're reaffirming to the universe that whatever's happening right now isn't enough for you, in the sense that you can't be whole without it. Now you could be like, this doesn't align with me, right? But if you say, this doesn't align with me, but at the same time, you see that it doesn't fit in this alignment you're trying to go into, but you still latch on to this thing. You're both hindering your growth and hindering your divine partner's growth. So yes, I am saying that for people who are waiting on your divine partner, someone who has been in the runner energy to shift when you haven't shifted, you are making a mistake in that sense. And also, I also want to talk about overextending. There's a group of feminines that are giving way too much, that are just, they're not loving themselves the way they truly deserve, right? And they'll be like, you know what, I'm not putting up with anything. But at the same time, if their masculine reaches out and he wants help after the very little that they've received, as the feminine, remember, feminine is in the being, receiving power. She is Gaia. She is Earth. She is nature. She is every single, She's every single season. She's every plant. She's every tree. She's every seed. She's everything. And she's silent in that knowing. But until she knows, and until she stands firm in that, how does she expect the world around her to change? Right? You know, you can say like, you know what, I deserve respect. But what if you're in a situation, right, and you keep on telling someone you deserve respect, but you're not removing yourself from it. You're not removing yourself from it. Let's see what an example of this would be. Okay, so say you're with a group of your friends and they keep on making fun of the job you have because apparently it's not good enough for them. And you're like, hey guys, please don't talk about my job like that. But then they keep on making jokes about that, right? And them doing that isn't a reflection on them, but because this whole world, everything we're going through is like an illusion, right? Reality is an illusion. The 5D template already exists, but the 3D template that we are experiencing is to help us grow and to pick this 5D template, to help our soul evolve so we can help consciousness on the planet evolve. So we can maintain Gaia and not have her fall away, but at the same time enjoy some of this, learn lessons, enjoy the dark, enjoy the light, enjoy the good, the bad, because all of them just come together towards this singular timeline of growth and learning and getting into the 5D and expanding consciousness of Gaia. If you hadn't seen my last video, getting off topic, but I'm gonna go over this again. Monad consciousness, right? Monad. One large oversoul. We're all little parts of it, right? See, this is like the yin yang right here. These are twin flames. Not everybody has a twin, right? But the people around you are soulmates, and they could have their own twins, or they can't, or they may not, but soulmates. And then around soulmates is your soul family, and soulmates are a part of your soul family, and so is your twin. But yeah, but with this monad consciousness, since we're part of the same oversoul, as one goes to the 5D, it becomes easier for the second to go to the 5D, and the third. As consciousness and our vibration increases, it becomes easier for the collective to anchor in this 5D consciousness, which is what's happening with the age of the rise of the divine feminine. The world you live in is going to be so different by 2020, and even in the few next coming months. Alright, so what was I talking about? Overextending, right? So your friends keep on bringing up these jokes, and they're like, oh my god, Kathy, I can't believe you're a janitor. Kathy, you're a janitor? That's so not cool. And looking down upon a very hardworking, very humbling job, right? And just making jokes about that. But you have to understand that your reality is reflecting you, and it's not going to just change. Your reality is reflecting you. This is supposed to be like a mirror, okay? Right? So your reality is reflecting you exactly, because you won't remove yourself from the situation. You say you want better, but then you stay in the same situation. You hope they evolve, and you show them unconditional. What about the unconditional that you deserve? One of the biggest lessons of this journey is you can't heal others without healing yourself first. You can't heal others. You can't take on their journey. You can't take on their job, but you can fix yourself, right? And whoever's in your soul family or is supposed to be in your life, like your twin, they're going to evolve at the same time. They're going to have a quickening. The only thing you can focus on is yourself. And that's the only thing you should focus on, whether you're in the dynamic, whether you're not in the dynamic. Your focus should always be on yourself and how you can be your best self and how you can grow and push yourself forward, how you can help Gaia. Because this whole thing, this whole twin flame dynamic is so much larger than us. And yes, we are all getting into union. We are. Especially, that was my next message. 2020. We have collectively reached such a high vibration that twins around the world, people who don't even know about this relationship, are getting into union with their twins. They're getting into reunion with their twins. They're healing old stuff. Things just keep on surfacing. The masculine that could run away from years and years and years, with you having done your work, he is unable to turn away because he knows it's something larger than himself. You really don't have to be worried about him, but what you do need to be worried about is how to become more centered in yourself to the point you're not busy worrying about somebody else outside of you. Yeah, so I'm gonna light some incense quick. Maybe I'll move this over here. Nope, just kidding. I will leave this right here. Okay. And it's, as the feminine, it's really every single reading, almost every single reading I've done, collective readings, personal readings. By the way, if you're interested in personals, please check out the description box below. I really want to help you out. I've decreased my pricing for this month by a lot, so they're very affordable. I feel called to help out people, and I know a lot of people are having financial issues, so yeah, check that out. So description box below. Also, if you want to meet like-minded people, there's a Facebook group. Yeah, there's a Facebook group that's so interesting. Yeah, there's a Facebook group, and it is called Wild Woman, and you will find it has the cover picture is one of a storm, so it won't be too hard to find. You can meet like-minded people going through the journey, people who can assist you, and yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. But yes, so what I've been seeing in every single reading that I feel is very important is the sword, truth. What is your truth? Are you standing in it? Are you letting fear guide you? What are you afraid of? And how does that not align with you? I'd really like you guys to write that down and really ask yourself that. What is your fear? How are you putting up? What are you doing about that fear? And why are you not giving yourself a chance to be free of that fear? Are you acting cowardly? Are you not doing things you would do with any other person that you're putting up with your twin? I realized just a few weeks ago that if my twin was somebody else, if I didn't know he was my twin, I would have removed him a long time ago from all social media based on how he was acting. Which is really funny because I knew he was my twin, and that should have just made me so much more confident in removing him, just knowing that goodbye isn't goodbye. Do you really trust in this journey if you aren't willing to take a chance on yourself? Do you really love yourself if you're not willing to stand in your truth? What about you? What about you and all you deserve? And you know, a lot of people just don't realize this, but the thing is that as soon as you stand in your truth, you're gonna call in all this abundance. I bet that right now I'm about to shuffle, and I bet the 10 of Pentacles will pop out really, really quickly. so many people are aligning to their truth and their abundance, but there are some people who have not jumped on board yet, and it is so important for you to. But so I was shuffling and I noticed, so major themes right now in the twin flame community are balance and the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands has to do with feeling tired, let down and stuff, even though you're balancing out, taking a chance on yourself. And this has to do with doubt as well. But this card, I don't know if I talked about this in my last reading, but I've been thinking about it a lot. One of my friends sent me this picture on Instagram, right? And it was a picture of this dude mining for diamonds, and right before he hit he broke into, what's it called? He axed into the cave enough for the diamonds to like flow out. He got tired and he started walking back, and there was a guy like digging another tunnel a little bit farther from him, and he was almost there, but he was about to keep going. Know where you are. You're not going to lose it, but don't lose your faith at this time. Spirit's really saying that. Stay in your faith. Let go of when, because that is another control issue. That is something you're trying to control. If you imagine yourself getting in union in the next, I'm not saying this won't happen, because I know union's coming very, very quick for the whole collective because of our vibration as a collective raising. But if union were to be put off, would you have a problem with that? And if so, why are you looking outside of you? Look inside of you. See how you can get into more activities that you love to do, hobbies, things like that. It'll help you achieve this balance. There was another message that was coming through, and it was about the moon. Just kidding. No, it's actually 4:44 right now. 4:44 a.m. So if any of you guys want to look that up and see what it means, and if it has any significance to what I'm about to say, that would be super cool. But yes, so the moon, the new moon portal opened. I feel a lot of like tension from Lionsgate kind of alleviated. I feel really, really good about that. I hope you guys do too. But so there's this shakeup coming in the next 2 months, and this actually, it's like an earthquake, right? And I think I heard another reader talk about this too. I don't remember who, but this is the way I got the message. It's gonna be like a shakeup kind of like in your life, and it has to do with financial issues. And a lot of people are going to be their financial, so it's like the tower effect. Just like in your love life, it's going to be with your financial stuff too. If you're not aligned to your mission, you are going to feel pushed to do things towards your mission, whether it be through money or non-profit work. That energy wants to go out into the universe. You're going to be just like the divine masculine cannot choose to stay away anymore. You will not be able to turn away from your mission. So you may have a very luxurious, profitable life, but you will be driven to have that fall apart. And so you can build anew, and a lot of people may be losing jobs because of this, but this new energy is so unity filled that not doing that will feel so wrong. Same thing with the masculine when it comes to his career and his love. And this time the masculine, especially the King of Pentacles masculines, they will not be looking to figure out their career before. They want stability, and while they're stabilizing themselves, we're stabilizing ourselves. It's not like we're going to be stable and waiting on them. Never. If they're not here right now, it's because we're not ready. And you guys, I'm sorry if that hurts you, but it's the truth. It's if they're not ready, you're not ready. If you're not ready, they're not ready. And you guys, regardless of who awakens first, will come to the finish line at the same point. This unity consciousness is going to topple some career things so that you can truly step into your calling. You're going to believe in it a lot more because of this balance that's being restored. You're going to believe in the process so much more. And your guides, your spirit, everybody's helping, your spirit guides, everyone is helping you so much in doing so. You don't have to worry about your energy not being right or your root chakra being out of balance and having money blocks. That's not going to be an issue because your intention is going to drive this forward. And we're having a major chakra clearing, purification right now that's allowing us to unite the way we need to for the planet. You'll also be seeing a huge fall of unauthentic people. There's a group of people that are being warned to check their energy right now. Not warned because the universe knows you're super, super strong. Okay, so it's not a warning, but it is a warning in the sense that you need to. They're coming up more as triggers, right? These people are triggers. And I'm kind of seeing like a snake, right? But then, so you can shed your old skin, and they may come in forms of friends and stuff like that. The intention may be different, but you will be triggered so that these things can rise to the surface. And they're gonna rise, but they're also gonna leave. Sit with your emotions, feel them, don't push them away, don't try to bottle them, they're just gonna come back up. Right? Sit with your emotions and let the universe do its work on you, and one by one, take them out. And allow this flow to come in. So you can just flow into your destiny. Also, don't focus on the impossible. Try to raise your vibration. It's really important, especially before your sleep. If you've been having discomfort while sleeping, my sleep hasn't been very peaceful, but I notice that nights I go in doing affirmations or meditation before sleep, or some Koya. Koya is great. I love Koya. So Koya is basically like for those of you who like to dance or have like dance parties alone, look up Koya videos on YouTube. Koya. So it's Qoya, Koya, on YouTube. And they'll have some free dance videos. Those are my favorite because instead of focusing on like stretching or yoga, you can just move your body in a way that feels natural. And it talks about like there's amazing music and it feels liberating. And like it's like songs that we know of too. But then it's kind of guided like fall into your intention, feel the light within you, feel all 4 seasons. And like if you feel liberated at all while listening to me, like you're definitely gonna feel liberated with Koya. Koya is so amazing, and it helps you sink out of your head and fall into your body, and just it helps you embrace that beautiful, deep, feminine energy within you that we need to love, who's been suppressed for so long. So please give Koya a chance. It will be very helpful. And as I said earlier, as the vibration increases, it's easier for other people's vibration to increase too. Union for one person means union for many more too. So keep that in mind. If you see people getting into union, don't be disheartened. It shows of all the change going around. Alright, so I guess yes, I will pull some cards now. Wheel of Fortune. I really wish I could post like things for you on the community tab, but my page isn't. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to do that. So I'm waiting for those 1,000 subscribers so I can post on the community page anything I want to share, like songs or like Koya. See the light within you. Look at that. The Ace of Wands, the Lovers. She's looking up towards the light. Find it within you. That's the energy of this reading. Lots of forward movement. This connection's being guided. Allow your negative thoughts to be released. Alright. Okay. So this has to do with the abundance and stuff. This has to do with the feminine that's caught up in the past, a feminine who's afraid that things are going to repeat, that they're not a good match, who's being the self-fulfilling prophecy right now. This is who this message is for. I feel like I will be pulling up on different collectives, so bear with me. She doesn't know how far she's gotten. She doesn't understand how far she's gotten. She's so close. But coming here, maybe it's the final purge, the last purge. Let's pull more on this feminine energy. She has to find the strength within her to let go of these things, let go of these thoughts, completely close out this cycle of fear, and be more present in her body. Know that whatever happens, nothing bad will come of it. Yeah, she's having some very low vibrational thoughts with this blinder on, and what she doesn't realize is this forward movement. She doesn't realize that he's either ready or he's so close to being ready. She doesn't realize that this experience is going to be completely different, is what I'm picking up on. Do you have any advice for this feminine spirit? You have no idea what's coming. Get out of this Queen of Swords energy. You don't need to be in it anymore. You needed your mind to tell you where to draw the line in a world where unconditional love isn't needed. But now that you've taken the leap, you need to know that everything is going to align to you. And if it doesn't, yes, you can take out your sword, but you do not need it right now. You do not need to meet someone at the door when they communicate with you. You do not need to meet them with the sword in the air. You don't need to do this. You don't need to think from your ego. You don't need to protect yourself. Is there anything else you'd like me to say? Is there a better way for me to help this feminine understand help this feminine understand the good things that are coming in. Look within. Ask yourself how you can love yourself better. It'll help you get out of this mentality. There is an offer that's being thought of as well. Your masculine, although he was the King of Pentacles, he's also the King of Cups now. He has changed. He's settling into his new energy. He's releasing. Know that if you're not ready, he's not ready. But remember not to keep yourself in the illusion. Go within, look within. Find your happiness. Get out of your head. Get out of your head is what I see. Fall into your heart. Fall into your body. It'll help. Of course, you'll have some doubts and worries, and it'll be a little hard. But also know that it could be so much easier, and you don't have to be like this right now. What else? Yeah, he's coming forth with this humble, slow offer. He's thinking it through. He's being the best. You can expect an apology. There will be an apology. There will be a new man, a thoroughly healed man. This is what you wanted. This is what you're manifesting. You have no fears. So this is for a feminine who has walked away. She's walked away because she saw the light, but now she's reminiscing the past a lot. Yeah, the way out of it is to show yourself love. Be in the moment, be in the present moment. Feel the feelings you're feeling, but transmute them. Justice is coming. Justice has been brought. Now for the feminines who have not stepped in their truth yet, do you have any message for them, Spirit? Go inside and think about it. This new moon, not this new moon, sorry. This full moon is actually bringing tower moments and stuff for you guys. So for those of you who haven't taken the leap, you are going to be pushed out of the tower. I've been telling you guys this for a while. I hope you're prepared. It's gonna hurt a little, but you're so strong. You're gonna align to everything you deserve. You're gonna get justice. It's going to be okay. You're gonna get communication. You're gonna get all the amazing things that you deserve. Yeah, there's a call to walk away from the things that break your heart, the things that don't serve you. Huh. That's interesting. Turn these 3 swords into wands. Take them out of your heart. He sticks 2 into the ground behind him. Yeah, so he takes them all out of his heart, or she puts 2 of them in the ground, takes 1, and heads off with his heart towards a new beginning. I think that's what this represents too, new beginnings. It's interesting. Kind of reminds me of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Any other messages? Yep. So these burdens you're carrying around, there will definitely be a tower moment. You're going to be pushed out of the tower if you do not take the leap. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Is there any advice for the divine feminines before we get into the divine masculine part of the reading? these cards flipped upright. Hold on a second. You just... Okay. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Your masculine, as soon as you walk away, your masculine's gonna have his awakening about the connection. He's been integrating different things, but sometimes they need to lose you to know who you are. And a lot of masculines are coming into the awareness that this connection is so beautiful. It's going to bring in so much abundance. And, you know, it's funny, I haven't seen the 10 of Pentacles yet. Maybe it'll come up when we pull for the masculines. But the 10 of Cups is coming up. And instead of just being this beautiful thing, it's becoming about Gaia, which is why I was talking about the 10 of Pentacles. And slow moving, well thought out. He is the most mature page. He's doing everything right. He's the guy you want to be with eventually. Union and the feminine looking towards herself. As the feminine looks towards herself, he can shift into this. He can shift into this from the Page of Wands or the Page of Pentacles, who's thinking about materialistic future and thinking about the feminine coming after. All right. Masculine is going within about how he treated you in the past. There's a lot of regret showing up. Yeah, he's going within about it. He feels horrible. Feminines, I know you're going to be kind of on guard when he comes in, but please don't be on guard, is what I'm hearing. Don't be on guard. Talk to him with your heart. Have your boundaries. Take out the sword when you need it, if you need it. But approach him with your heart. When he comes, hear him out, let him talk, but respond with your heart. Don't react, respond with your heart. He's very aware of the self-sabotaging stuff he's done, and he's really going within about it. He's feeling horrible. You have no idea how much pain he's going through. You have no idea how much he's regretting everything he's done because he just had no idea about it. He wants to come forward and talk about this, but I have a feeling that for a lot of the collective that resonates with me, he's coming forward, but he's going to come forward the right way. I resonate with the previously King of Pentacles collective, and so what I've noticed, yeah, Drew Tower moment, the Knight of Wands. He wants this, but he's going to end up embarking on a new journey. One towards himself. He really needs this time to heal, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Spirit, what's going on with the masculine in the 5D? We'll be taking all cards upright. Rest, contemplation. He's gone through some major purging. Getting ready to embark on this new adventure towards himself, implement all he's learned into his 3D. A lot of cutting things out, speaking his truth, communicating with his divine feminine. Is he working on inner work or outer work at this time, Spirit? Okay, so the moon is kind of helping him tell his intuition from his illusion. So it's more figuring out everything that's going on, and this tower's really helped him with that. This tower's piecing things together. Let me tell you guys something that I feel like is going on with my masculine. It'll help you. Maybe, I think a lot of you will resonate with it. But so I kind of stopped talking to him, and I feel like as soon as I did, he had a tower moment, and this tower moment brought about lots of regret, looking within, and now he sees different people around him, different people and how they responded to me, and he's paying attention to different themes in their lives, things he was ignoring earlier. But as soon as I left, the blindfold on him got ripped off, and he's looking at all of these things and going, wow, like, we are connected, and this actually was something about my life that she was kind of showing to me. And he's coming to this realization. This tower isn't just about us leaving, but it's about the whole reality they've lived in and been a part of. The Queen of Wands has shown him the light. She's given him hope for the future. It's because of her he feels like he can do this. But he's about to find the light within himself too. Feminines, forgive your masculine. Know that this is an illusion. That the pain in this journey is an illusion. That we're all already one. That we're already one. He's coming for his Empress. I wonder if this means he's finding the light, or he has found it. That's interesting. Let's shuffle to find out. Queen of Pentacles. So has he found the light within himself or not yet, Spirit? I think he sees most of the light in her. I think he's being guided by her. I think he still feels her. The Page of Wands. Okay. Let me ask this again. Spirit, has he found the light within himself? Knight of Cups. He really wants to come in. He really, really, really wants to come in. Dealing with heartbreak. That's kind of what's taking over this reading. He's focusing so much on his feminine. He's had an awakening. He knows who she is. Yeah, he really wants to come in. He really wants to make things right. But see, he really wants to make things right, but this is kind of in haste because he needs to sort out things in his life first, because they will come into your life even if his intentions are right now. Even if the energy is right, doesn't mean that he has sorted through different things. He's released those things because his external reality is a reflection of his suppressed inner reality. And that reality may be suppressed when the feminine's not around, but it pops back up as soon as he's face to face with the feminine. And these old things will come up if they're not dealt with by him. So, has he found the light within himself? What is that what's going on exactly with the masculine? He's kind of taking it slow with his burdens. He's thinking it through. He wants to come forward. He sees that. So he's being patient. So that's good. He's being patient. He's planning like the Knight of Pentacles. He wants to come through with a solid offer, but he's carrying some burdens still. And these burdens can be related to pain. They can be related to karmics. They can be related to karmic friendships, family members, parents. For my DM, it's family and friends, which is really painful and really sucks. Yeah, okay. Well, there is a message coming in from the 5D that balance is being restored, balance between the 5D and 3D. So balance times 2, lots of balance. Balance in both spheres, the physical, the spiritual. Balance between the feminine and the masculine. Balance is happening. You guys are evolving together, and it's happening right now. This is being worked on right now. I am a solid believer that all twins get into union, and all twins are getting into union. So if that doesn't resonate with you, this channel is probably not for you. I believe that most twins are meant to be romantic, and I believe that there are a few that are not. And I think those are people that have decided otherwise and have made peace with that. If they have not made peace with that, it's because it doesn't resonate with them, not because they want something that isn't truly theirs. Page of Wands, lots of passionate energy. He really wants to come in, really wants to communicate. Is there anything else we should know about the masculine? Anything about these karmic entanglements? Okay. He's kind of in this indecisive energy about it. So feminines, check yourself. See where you're not being completely honest with yourself. If there's things you need to cut out, even if it's your masculine for being in your truth. Whatever it is. Indecisive. Page of Wands. Immature energy. He thinks he may not have to. He's this masculine, the masculine I'm talking about. If you're doing everything to be in your true power, if you're not living out any sort of reality in your life, not only speaking your truth, but living out any reality that you disagree with, if you're not doing that, and if you're doing everything you need to do to be healthy, happy, to align to your true self, if that is your intention, then this masculine, although he's resisting right now, is also going to have this tower moment. He's going to have another tower moment very, very quickly, and it's going to be about this karmic stuff. Let's find out why he's holding on to this karma. Why is this masculine holding on to this karma? Is it just that he feels like he doesn't need to? Does it have to do with self-esteem? Really unsure about himself. Okay. For some of them, they kind of see this karma as their abundance. They're afraid of the new beginning. They're afraid of letting go. So see how you're afraid of your new beginning, what you're holding on to. Readings. What are you holding on to? What do you think will help you release? Will it be... It could be readings. Readings could totally help you release. But yeah, what could help you release? Focusing on yourself, friends, dating, whatever resonates with you. He sees it as his abundance. He sees it as a part of him. He's having troubles letting go of the identity he's attached, is what I'm seeing. But the wheel is going to turn, and it's going to have to do with this tower. This tower is happening. What do you want to tell me about the tower? Yeah, exactly. When it comes to karmic stuff, right? Yeah, when it comes to karmic things, there are going to be karmic endings. The feminine needs to stay put in her power, not give attention to this karmic stuff. Grounded in herself, in her being. Look into her life, not think about her masculines, the person he's with, anything like that. His friends. Don't bring that into existence. Don't worry about him. Focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on loving you. And I know it's a lot easier when you're not physically together. It's going to be a little harder in actual union. But by the time that comes, by the time that's truly anchored in, when you truly anchor this in, this won't, you'll barely remember these low vibrational things because of how good the harvest will be, how good the opportunities you will have will be, and they'll all be for the planet and your light work. Your truth. See, I told you guys, Ace of Swords always comes out. Walk towards your truth. I feel like this happened this last reading too. So, is there any other stuff we should know about the masculine? He's moving forward. He's making slow progress, slow movement. He's stepping into his emperorhood because he knows what he wants. And it's all thanks to the Queen of Pentacles, the woman who saw what she wanted, saw what her priorities were, recognized something larger than herself. And aligned to that, she was like, this is not the reality I want for myself. This is coming into all the good things I can have. And she's like, this is not me anymore. He's stepping into the man for that woman. But he is going to have a tower moment about this karma. Whatever karma he's holding on to. What do you want to tell us about the Ace of Wands that just flew out? The Devil, Ace of Wands, Devil. This already came out. Okay, Ace of Wands, Devil. Ace of Wands, Devil. What are you trying to tell us? Oh, conflict. Conflict. Indecision. Devil's really tempting, huh? Yeah, well, I'm not giving attention to the devil. You're so close. You're moving forward. Don't give attention to his demons. Don't give attention to the devil that you once knew. Don't give attention to what came in between you. Don't give attention to the karmic friendships, the karmic family, the karmic relationships, whatever it was that came in between you guys. Move forward. You're almost there. You're so close. You don't even realize it. You really don't. Damn. Okay. The devil. Keep moving forward. She has this blindfold on, right? But this blindfold isn't a bad thing because it's like it's a golden blindfold, right? It's like she's blocking out. She has this 5D blindfold on. She sees everything for how it is, and she can go within. She can work on her own garden. Despite the fact that she's walked away from her masculine, he still has some karmic stuff to hash out. She's so focused on herself that she knows this is a reality that's sinking away more and more every second, being chipped away more and more and more. She knows it's history. She knows he's anchoring in the 5D too, different parts of it. But he's kind of delaying letting this go. His old identity. What else? What else wants to come through? The King of Wands. This spark reminds him of her. He's crying over it. He really wants union. There's a lot going on that doesn't meet the eye, a lot going on behind the scenes. He's having quickenings. He knows everything. He's sad. He's upset. They want you to be patient. Be patient, understanding. This is happening. Movement is happening. Union is happening. He's going through so much right now. You don't have to send him love. He has the ability. Yeah, there's so much movement forward towards the light. There's serious ascension going on. There is no way this union, if this resonates with you, there is no way this union is not happening. There is no way. Everything's happening. Everything's being anchored in. You best believe it. You best believe it. And this man is also coming changed. Anything for the Divine Feminine? Keep working on yourself. The more you work on yourself, actually, I talked about this in another reading before. yes, this is it. They are telling you to work on yourself, focus on yourself, bring your energy, take it away from all other situations, do what you need to do. So in the past few days, I've also deleted most of my social media. It's really helped me focus in on myself, make me do more of my light work. The only social media I have right now is my YouTube channel for this. I have Facebook because I have my Facebook group on there and I talk to my friends on there. I deleted Snapchat, deleted my personal Instagram. I kept, what did I keep? I kept my my Instagram, about my tarot Instagram, and I have another Instagram for motivational quotes. I kept that. But anything that's not light work related, I felt like stepping into my truth would mean removing that. It doesn't have to mean the same thing for you at all. It's just that the way I am, I'm so sensitive to energy. Like my Venus, the way I show love is in Cancer. I'm so emotional like that. And so my things get into my energy even when I like don't know about it. And like I've noticed that little things like that, Snapchat, just having it alone will allow so many like different influences to come into my energy field when I necessarily don't even need that. So that's something I cut out. But yes, work on yourself. I talked about this in one of my other readings. So while the feminine's looking at the harvest, she's living her life. There's so much happening, so much. So there's 7 pentacles in the tree. Here there are 7 in the web, and there's a spider in here, which is feminine energy, and it's looking over the masculine. And that means this masculine, the same dude over here in the Knight of Pentacles, is working on that pentacle. He's slowly working on things diligently. And I feel like the spider right here, spider, do you see it? Is feminine energy looking over him. And this is the masculine energy right here, this mouse. And he's like, hey man, like, this is what you gotta do. And he's like, yeah, I know I gotta do this. I know I gotta figure this out. And yeah, so that's kind of what that made me think of. Any last messages for the feminine? Ask yourself how you can love yourself. Take the leap. You have nothing to lose, nothing at all. Union is coming. Union is for everybody. Union is coming. All twins will get into union. You have nothing to worry about. When and how is something you should not be worrying about. You have yourself to worry about, yourself to grow. You have a planet to save. You have a planet to change. Come on. Alright, you guys. I hope this resonated with you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.